All right, so I want to do a little bit of an informal video. I tend to try to over perfect some of the videos I make, and I try to make sure that I'm not mumbling and I'm not breathing too much on the mic. And God, it becomes such a pain in the ass because I'm really trying to make really good content. I'm trying to make really good quality stuff. And in this video, I'm just going to make it very nonchalant, very just relaxed, and I'm just going to talk about training and just some things that I'm kind of looking forward to, and just kind of ramble a little bit in case you want to listen to what I have to say. But first things first, I'm getting a new barbell. Pretty stoked. A Rogue barbell. If you've seen some of my deadlift videos I do at work at the gym, I use a Rogue barbell. That's my favorite barbell to use. We have two different kinds of Olympic bars. We actually have three. The bench press bars that are used that the gym actually bought. And that's the majority of the incline presses and the bench presses and stuff, and on the squat rack. And then we have a Olympic weightlifting bar that spins really fast. I'm pretty sure it's called Ivanov. Sorry if I say that wrong. And then I made another one, and then there's another one, a Rogue bar, which is actually owned by a coworker of mine, and another member that works out there. And they're actually wanting to get new barbells, and I asked them if I could buy it, and I'm going to get it for $200. Pretty stoked. It's about $270 bar. So buy it brand new out the door off Rogue's website, roguefitness.com. It would be a little over $300. So I was pretty stoked. It's my favorite bar. I get to bring it home, and I get to mess around with cleans and snatches, but more importantly, deadlift, because that bar, for whatever reason, has the perfect flex, and it works the best for the way I like to lift. So I'm getting that. Hopefully I get that tomorrow, and I can mess with that on my own here at home in my garage this weekend. I'm also getting some Olympic weightlifting shoes. I previously bought some. They were $130, $140. They're the CrossFit ones, and they're pretty expensive, And for shoes that I'm just squatting in, it didn't seem to justify the price. And luckily, the place that I buy shoes at is called Roadrunner. Roadrunner Sports, really great place. They actually let you return the shoes if you don't like them. They give you like a 3-month return. So if you don't use Roadrunner shoes, they're basically the only place I really like to buy shoes from, because they have that return policy, and it's fantastic. And that's my main thing about it. I have very sensitive feet. I get pain in my feet a lot, but ever since I learned about Kelly Starrett stuff, a lot of that stuff has been improving. But in case you've never heard of Roadrunner Sports, you take a look at them if they're in your area. The other thing I want to talk about too was I ordered some Olympic weightlifting shoes. It's funny that I'm just saying this because I bought them, and then I returned them because I didn't use them enough. They just didn't justify the price, and they were just expensive, $130, $150. I think they retail for $149, but after discount, it came up to like $135, maybe $140. It was still pretty expensive. And then I decided today that I was going to actually buy some Olympic weightlifting shoes. So this was a few months ago. I got one of these videos from Candito Training HQ. Take a look at his stuff. He has a really good video on why you should use Olympic weightlifting shoes for squatting. And I was kind of in a mix. I was trying to find some shoes that would work the best for me as far as cost and value. And I honestly couldn't quite decide what I wanted to buy. And I was looking at these $60 shoes, $70 shoes. They were called let me look it up real quick. They were the Weeru Warrior Furies weightlifting shoes. And they were $55. And then plus shipping was $7. It was like $65 out the door, less than $65 out the door, shipping and everything, probably some tax there. But then I later found out they were discontinued, which kind of screwed me a little bit. It's like, God dang it, I wanted those shoes. And then I looked online. I decided I'm going to go with the CrossFit shoes just because Johnny has this really great video. Johnny Candito has this really great video about his experience with Olympic weightlifting shoes for squatting. And he said he talked about the Power Lifts, I think they're called, from the Adidas. He really liked those. Or no, he didn't like them at all. He thought they weren't really worth the money because it compresses a little bit. And because I heard that, I was like, God dang it. I was going to go buy those or buy a cheaper shoe. And now I'm going to actually just go back to the CrossFit shoe that I actually returned. I found actually a really good deal online for $100. I mean, they also have a return policy too, but obviously I don't get to wear them and try them out first. But I've already tried them out, so I just looked on Google. I found a really good deal. No tax, no shipping. It was like not less than $9.99, like $98 and some change. So that's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to using those again and getting my squat back up and just getting my squat to where it needs to be. Because what I'm finding and why Olympic weightlifting shoes are really, really important is that the shoes that I am currently wearing, actually I'll take it off and show you. It's a running shoe, and I love them. They're the Asics, they're Asics Gel or Asics Gel style. I don't know what they're called. They kind of have this little sock. I think it's a fairly popular shoe. But I think a lot of people do like this shoe because this thing comes out. It's like a little lining. Makes it really comfortable. But they're comfortable and I love them. I even have some insoles in them because, again, my feet are really picky. My feet bother me because, I'm on my feet all day training clients and stuff. And I don't know. I have a lot of issues with my joints over the years just because of being super stiff, just my predisposition. But after squatting and lifting heavy in these shoes for a little while, I'm noticing that the sole is getting more compressed and it's changing the way I squat, or the way I squat is feeling different every single week. And I'm sensitive to these things because I'm just such a nerd when it comes to fitness and movement that I'm finding that the rubber, this rubber thing, well, let me talk this out again. Well, this thing here starts to get compressed and more and more and more. And because I kind of favor my left side a little bit more, that side's actually getting more compressed on this side. I don't know if you can't really tell that on the video here, but trust me, I can tell a difference. But definitely my arch and everything else on my left side. I wonder if I can actually show you. Let me see. Oh, you can't really tell, but I can. All right. So my point is I can tell how it feels because as I squat heavier and heavier, getting in the 350s, what happens is that my foot placement changes, or the way my feet feel on the ground, they don't feel the same. I say they feel stable and they feel all right, but what's happening is my shoes are basically getting destroyed because I essentially only use one pair of shoes for everything, and that's kind of sort of how I am. I don't have a ton of shoes, so buying a pair of shoes just for weightlifting is kind of a stretch for me because I'm not really much of. I know a lot of guys out there love buying shoes and they love collecting them, the Jordans and whatnot. It's just their thing, and I'm not that. I'm more of a. I buy like nice microphones and nice webcams and I have lighting equipment. I'm a nerd with computers and stuff. That's sort of my thing. I don't really buy clothes and shoes. If I'm gonna buy clothes or shoes or apparel, I'm gonna buy it purely for function. I recently started buying some new shirts just because I wanted to have something to wear in front of the camera here and kind of show some of like an Ender's Game shirt, Superman shirt, but that's really it. All right, so I'm going off on a tangent a little bit, but my point is that getting a shoe that has a very firm feel at the bottom, even an Olympic weightlifting shoe, will allow you to squat better. The video, and if you take a look in the links in the description, there is a, what's the other one? There's a really great video that I'm going to post, 2 videos by Johnny Candito, Training HQ, is about why you should use Olympic weightlifting shoes. They're really good because the way it just lines the bar path over the right spot of your heel, it gives you a lot more leverage in the hips and the glutes. Overall, it just works better for you if you're trying to squat more and lift a lot more. And I think that's really totally worth it. So I'm getting more serious into my powerlifting, my weight training, and I need a pair of shoes that I can rely on for squatting. And I think that's really all I want to talk about, at least kind of on a whim. I did want to talk a little bit about deadlifting, but I don't want this video to get too long. So the thing I want to talk about deadlifting was, I don't think there really was anything else. Yep, that's pretty much it. So this video, hope you enjoyed it. You got some ideas or just some thoughts, just me rambling. And I'm going to post another video. I'm kind of in a mood to kind of post more stuff up today because, today's New Year's day and I don't have any clients and I was off and I'm just in the mood to put some content out. So next video is going to be on the cube method, and thanks for watching. Click like.